Hey yo, it's your boy Monster Man Rocco.
It's your boy Swagger Rock.
This is Snack the Ripper.
And you rap for those who don't know.
This is Master A. You are now rocking with the best. Breaking Records Radio.
Breaking Records, man.
Breaking Records Radio.
Breaking Records Radio.
Breaking Records.
Breaking Records.
Breaking Records Radio. Let's go.
Breaking Records Radio.
Press 5 now. How you check Breaking Records Radio.
Breaking Records, man. Radio is like the place to be. I don't fuck strange music, man.
Are you guys going to be doing any more Juice Crew reunion stuff like after this is over?
It would be nice. The last show we did must be 3 years ago now. Detroit.
wow.
I think it was Detroit. That was the last show we did together. So hopefully we do more of those. You know, there was talk about doing Atlantic City. That was supposed to happen I think that was supposed to happen in January or February of this year, but something happened with the venue, so it got canceled. And they were talking about trying to reschedule it for the fall, but now we see the way things are looking, we don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah. And you know, like, they haven't said anything like in the States down there about when they're expecting like venues and stuff to open or anything like that yet?
Nah, venues is probably going to be one of the last things on the list of openings. They're going to just focus on the more essential things first. And then I think much further down the road, they'll start to, and even if they open venues, they're going to be like half capacity or 1/3 capacity. Like they're going to have a limit to how many people can be inside the place. We'll see where it goes. In the meantime, I got to do what I got to do, man. I might have to get me a regular gig, regular job. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no kidding, eh? Have you been like, well, because you're always an artist too. Like I know you do collaborate with artists, but you know, just from the catalog I've seen, it usually seems like you got to kind of be rocking with something. You know, like some of these artists be out here just selling collabs to anybody who's got the money, but you take me as someone who's more selective with that kind of stuff. Like you want to, you know, be sure of it or sure of the artist kind of before.
I don't know if that's all the way true. I've done some stuff with artists that I didn't know anything about. I like the beat. And I was like, you know, because that's the first thing is like, send the beat. Let me see what the beat sound like.
Yeah.
And I listen to the beat, and if it's like, all right, I could come up with something to this. I like this beat. I don't really worry about if they can rap or not. I don't worry about if they come up with a dope hook or not. That's like not my job. My job is to make sure that my verse is tight over this beat that they created. And I always tell them, after I send you the verse, make sure you send me before you mix it and go final with it, let me hear it. Because a lot of times they take your vocals and they drop them in there and they're off.
Yeah.
And they don't know, and they don't hear it. So I'm always like, yo, nah, you messed it up. And sometimes they put stuff, I've had stuff get put out with me off beat. And when they hit me up and they say, yo, can you promote this song? I'm like, I'm not promoting that. I'm not sharing that. I'm not promoting it. Y'all got me off beat. And that's the end of that.
Have you ever had to fight with artists, like, you know, when they've kind of put out a song prematurely and it hasn't got your stamp of approval yet? Like, have you ever had to, like, you know, kind of argue?
Never.
Down?
Nah.
Or let it be?
Nah, I don't care about that stuff. Like, whatever their timing is, a lot of times they hold on the beat, they hold on the songs until they see you're dropping something.
Oh, yeah.
And then they want to drop it, like, at the same time. And when they hit me up and they say, yo, can you share this? I'm like, nah, I can't share that. All I'm sharing is my stuff right now. You should have dropped it at a different time. Your timing is off. You thinking that, you know, it's great. Oh, I'm gonna put this out when Ace put his album out, but I'm not gonna share and support if you're dropping something at the same time as me. It makes no sense.
Yeah, that's real silly. Like it's like they're collaborating with you and then trying to compete with you with something you're on.